Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English with Emily and George.
We are very happy to see you again.
Today, we have a special lesson.
Instead of learning English through grammar rules, we're going to learn English through stories.
Stories are one of the best ways to improve your English.
They help you learn vocabulary naturally.
They improve your listening skills.
They improve your speaking skills.
And most importantly, they make learning English fun.
Today, we have 3 interesting stories.
After each story, we'll explain important vocabulary and useful expressions.
So relax, listen carefully, and enjoy the lesson.
Our first story is called The Boy Who Never Gave Up.
Once upon a time, there was a young boy named Daniel.
Daniel lived in a small town with his parents.
He was a kind and hardworking boy.
But there was one problem.
Daniel was afraid of speaking in public.
Whenever he had to speak in front of people, he became nervous.
His hands would shake.
His voice would become quiet.
And sometimes he even forgot what he wanted to say.
One day, his teacher announced a speech competition.
Every student had to give a speech in front of the entire school.
When Daniel heard the news, he felt scared.
Very scared.
He wanted to stay home on the day of the competition.
He wanted to avoid speaking.
But his teacher believed in him.
She said, "Daniel, I know you can do it."
Daniel wasn't sure.
He had never spoken confidently in front of a large group before.
That evening, Daniel went home and thought about the competition.
He had 2 choices.
He could quit,
or he could try.
After thinking for a long time, he decided to try.
The next day, he started practicing.
He practiced in front of a mirror.
He practiced in front of his parents.
He practiced in front of his dog.
Every day, he improved a little.
Sometimes he made mistakes.
Sometimes he forgot his words.
But he continued practicing.
He never gave up.
Finally, the day of the competition arrived.
Daniel felt nervous.
His heart was beating fast.
But he remembered all his practice.
When his name was called, he walked onto the stage.
The room was full of students and teachers.
For a moment, he wanted to run away.
But he took a deep breath.
Then, he began speaking.
At first, his voice was a little shaky.
But after a few sentences, he became more confident.
He spoke clearly.
He smiled.
He looked at the audience.
Everyone listened carefully.
When he finished, the audience clapped loudly.
Daniel couldn't believe it.
He had done it.
He didn't win first place.
But something more important happened.
He conquered his fear.
And from that day forward, he became more confident.
He learned an important lesson.
Success doesn't come from being perfect.
Success comes from not giving up.
Let's learn some useful vocabulary from the story.
Nervous.
Nervous means feeling worried or afraid about something near.
Example.
I was nervous before my exam.
Competition.
Competition means an event where people try to win.
Example.
She won the singing competition.
Practice.
Practice means doing something again and again to improve.
Example.
Practice makes perfect.
Confident.
Confident means believing in yourself.
Example.
She is confident when she speaks English.
Audience.
Audience means the people watching or listening.
Example.
The audience loved the performance.
Conquer.
Conquer means successfully overcome something difficult.
Example.
He conquered his fear of flying.
George, what lesson can we learn from Daniel's story?
I think the lesson is simple.
What is it?
Don't be afraid of making mistakes.
That's true.
Every successful person started as a beginner.
And improvement comes through practice.
Exactly.
That's true.
Every successful person started as a beginner.
And improvement comes through practice.
Exactly.
English learners should remember that.
The more you practice speaking, the more confident you'll become.
Great lesson.
And that's the end of our first story.
Welcome back.
It's time for our second story.
This story is called The Wallet on the Bench.
One sunny afternoon, a young woman named Sarah was walking through a park.
It was a beautiful day.
Birds were singing.
Children were playing.
and people were enjoying the warm weather.
Sarah had just finished work.
She decided to sit on a bench and relax for a few minutes.
As she sat down, she noticed something beside her.
It was a brown wallet,
She looked around.
but nobody seemed to be looking for it.
Sarah picked up the wallet.
Inside, there was a driver's license,
There were several credit cards.
and there was a large amount of cash.
Sarah was surprised.
She knew someone must be worried.
Some people might have kept the money,
Others might have ignored it.
but Sarah wanted to find the owner.
She checked the driver's license.
The owner's name was Michael Harris.
She searched online and found a phone number.
A few minutes later, she called him.
When Michael answered the phone, he sounded upset.
Sarah asked, "Did you lose a wallet today?"
There was a moment of silence.
Then Michael replied, "Yes, I've been looking everywhere for it."
He sounded relieved.
Sarah told him where she was.
20 minutes later, Michael arrived at the park.
He looked exhausted.
He had spent hours searching.
Sarah handed him the wallet.
Michael checked inside.
Everything was there.
The money,
The cards,
the documents.
nothing was missing.
Michael smiled and thanked her,
He even offered her a reward.
but Sarah politely refused.
She said, "I simply did what I hoped someone would do for me."
Michael was impressed.
Before leaving, he said something Sarah never forgot.
He said, "The world becomes a better place because of people like you."
Sarah went home feeling happy,
Not because she received money.
but because she had helped someone.
That small act of honesty made a big difference.
Let's learn some vocabulary.
Wallet.
A wallet is something used to carry money and cards.
Example.
I keep my driver's license in my wallet.
Owner.
Owner means the person who possesses something.
Example.
The owner of the car is my uncle.
Relieved.
Relieved means feeling happy because a problem is solved.
Example.
I felt relieved after finding my keys.
Emily, what is the lesson of this story? The lesson is that honesty matters.
Even when nobody is watching.
Exactly. Small acts of kindness can change someone's day or even someone's life. And being honest always builds trust. A wonderful lesson.
Now, let's move to our final story. Our final story is called The Old Bookstore.
In a quiet town, there was a small bookstore.
It wasn't modern,
It wasn't famous.
but it was special.
The bookstore belonged to an elderly man named Mr. Wilson.
He had owned the shop for more than 40 years.
Every morning, he opened the store at exactly 9 o'clock.
Every evening, he closed it at 6.
Most people in town knew him.
One day, a teenager named Emma entered the bookstore.
She wasn't looking for anything specific.
She was simply curious.
As she walked through the store, she noticed thousands of books.
History books,
Science books,
travel books.
adventure stories.
Mr. Wilson smiled.
He asked, "What kind of books do you enjoy?"
Emma shrugged.
She said, "I don't really like reading."
Mr. Wilson wasn't surprised.
He had heard that answer many times.
He walked to a shelf and picked up a novel.
Then he handed it to Emma.
"Try this one," he said.
"Just read the first chapter."
Emma thanked him and left.
That evening, she opened the book.
She planned to read only a few pages.
But something unexpected happened.
The story was fascinating.
One chapter became 2.
2 chapters became 5.
Before she realized it, she had read half the book.
A week later, she returned to the bookstore.
She wanted another book.
Mr. Wilson smiled.
He recommended a second novel,
Then a third.
then a fourth.
Over time, Emma became an enthusiastic reader.
She learned new words.
New ideas.
New perspectives. Reading improved her writing. It improved her speaking.
It improved her confidence.
Years later, Emma became a successful journalist. During an interview, someone asked her a question.
What changed your life?
Emma smiled.
She remembered the old bookstore.
She remembered Mr. Wilson,
Then she answered,
a single book.
and a person who encouraged me to read it.
Let's learn some vocabulary from this story.
Curious.
Curious means wanting to know or learn something.
Example.
I'm curious about that new movie.
Fascinating.
Fascinating means extremely interesting.
Example.
The documentary was fascinating.
Enthusiastic.
Enthusiastic means very excited and interested.
Example.
She is enthusiastic about learning English.
Perspective.
Perspective means a way of thinking about something.
Example.
Travel gives you a different perspective on life.
Journalist.
A journalist is a person who reports news.
Example.
She works as a journalist for a newspaper. George, what can we learn from Emma's story?
One book can change a life.
That's true.
Reading opens doors to new ideas
It also improves vocabulary.
and helps us become better speakers,
That's why reading is such a powerful habit.
especially for English learners.
Today, we learned English through 3 interesting stories.
We learned new vocabulary
Useful expressions.
and important life lessons.
From Daniel, we learned to never give up.
From Sarah, we learned the value of honesty.
And from Emma, we learned the power of reading. Tell us in the comments which story was your favorite. And which new vocabulary word did you learn today?
If you enjoyed this lesson, please like the video
Share it with your friends.
and subscribe to English with Emily and George.
Keep reading
Keep learning.
And keep speaking English every day.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye!